We're live.
Hello,
hi guys.
everybody.
Hey. So
This
how
is
are
us.
you doing? How are you, Theresa? How are you, Dawn?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm
I'm
great.
looking for glue.
I'm great, except for my leg, but I'm great. And my elbow.
I can't find my glue.
Can't find glue.
Mm-hmm.
To your right, underneath that piece of paper,
Mm-mm.
in front of your computer, way up.
Oh my gosh, I'm tired.
Oh, wait,
Got it.
told you, in front of your computer.
I apologize.
Trying to put some eyes on this chicken.
Let me see. Is there a dog here? Doggy,
There you go.
come here. No. If Tony comes in, so who's here? Anybody? 2 people. Hello, 2 people. Is it
Us.
Daisy?
Us, yeah.
I thought we don't count as the total.
I do. I think. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, welcome. Whoever's here.
Well, I don't know if Dee's here yet because she said she'll be back. So
Okay. She's here.
Mm-hmm.
hi,
Why?
Dee.
Hey, Dee. Hi, Dee.
She needs the link, I think.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to be yawning. I got 2 dogs here. Oh,
I got 2 dogs sound asleep.
All right, Dee.
I got 2 doggies.
Yeah, I'm craving something really good to eat.
Oh, a good steak right about
Do
now.
you
would be
know
nice.
what your craving is, or you're just craving food in general?
Something. I don't know. I had chicken. Oh, why is my glue like yellow?
Because it's old
It wasn't.
and it's not photo safe probably if it's turning yellow.
It's E6000.
Yeah, I don't think
Dee's
that's
there.
photo.
Do I have to let her on?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello.
Hey, Dee. Did you
Hey,
finish
Dee.
it?
My pajamas.
Hi, Ann.
Ann, I haven't seen you in a while. How's it
Ann?
going? It's been weeks.
Oh, nobody would have known if you didn't say it, Dee.
I figure all I've been doing is crocheting. I've got this.
Ann, do you want to come and say hi?
Oh, I got the other channel on. I'm sorry. There we go.
Ann, we missed you. What are you doing? What's new?
I
Hi,
got this.
Ashley.
Hi,
I got
Ashley.
the border done.
Finished? Let me see.
Oh,
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
I got the border done.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm just hiding the string right now.
Oh, it's hard.
Nice.
Then I'm going to get on my sewing machine next week and get some stuff done.
Oh. Oh. Martin's crying.
I guess I'll work on Thomas's blanket for a while.
My husband's
It's going to be hot.
finally attempting to mow the lawn,
Of
and
course.
we still have mud, believe it or not. Down the middle of the property, it's still squishy. So I'm hoping he'll mow some paths from the house to the vegetables, and maybe part of the way to the blueberries, because it's like the jungle now. Hey, Debbie. How's it going, Debbie?
Debbie.
Debbie.
How's it going? The number
I just-
one Debbie is here.
I just finished watching the Two Old Guys and Jeanette's.
Janine's.
There it is. There.
I better stop yawning because people are going to take offense.
There.
If I had watched it, I would have bought too much, so I couldn't watch it today. I punished
See?
myself.
Now you can see it better this way. There's
Oh,
the
that's so
butterflies.
pretty.
Oh, yeah. Nice, Dee.
There's the hearts.
Very nice.
Nice.
And there's the butterflies.
Wow.
Very pretty. And where are you going to use that at?
I don't know if I'm going to keep it or sell it. I'm going to just wait and see. Otherwise, I do have a
I'd have to
cabinet. I
sell
can put it
that. I'd have to sell that for as much time as it took you.
I know, but I only got 2.5 skeins in it as far as thread, and I got the thread fairly cheap. Fairly cheap.
Well,
So-
you also got Christmas coming too.
Yeah,
Baked
that's
tenders.
what I'm going to wait for.
No, baked beans and chicken tenders. Mixed vegetables. Sounds good.
Okay, Debbie. Sounds good.
Some of the blueberries are ready, but I'm gonna say that picking blueberries with all those cicada bug spiders, poison ivy snakes, and bees makes me want to charge $100 a cup. Oh wow! Those cicadas jump and land on my hair and on my shirt, and I have a panic attack each time. And I know they're not bad. I mean, they're not going to hurt me, but they scare me anyway. And I'm screaming, "Mama!" No!
Wear a hat.
I was wearing hats. The only thing I didn't have was like one of those beekeeper nets, but still.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and then I jerk so
Oh,
violently.
that's nice, little Debbie.
Your duck lady had babies. Nice. I was wearing a regular baseball hat, but I do have a wide brim straw hat, and I kind of felt like I didn't want the Amish people to think I was poking fun at.
Get a beekeeper's outfit. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, it might come down to that. Oh, Lauren, they want their supper. I should probably feed them. Will you excuse me? My husband's not here to feed them. Be right back.
Don't feed those babies.
Look at food.
So I got to look through my catalog for a couple of small projects.
I was gonna say, what you gonna do next?
I think I'm going to do a small project. One like this. Actually, it's the one on the cover, I believe.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah,
Small project.
Yeah, it's the one on the cover.
Oh, nice.
Table. That's a table topper. It's not a small project.
Oh yeah, it shouldn't take me too long, but I'm gonna at least I don't have to count.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, no, the counting is the thing I don't like the most.
Oh, because I'm
Well, I
not.
haven't been working this Afghan because I don't like to count.
Sorry for the yawning. I've been up and down, trying to get that done. I wanted to get it done.
No, I have been too deep. I went to do my MRI at 7 and 7:30.
Oh,
I got home at 8 o'clock and I slept till almost 2 o'clock.
oh my. Yep.
Okay, look at me.
They kind of stress you out. They really stress you out. Oh, my hair. I didn't even do anything with it.
Oh, mine is horrible. I need a cut so bad.
Me too. I need hairspray that works. I sprayed my hair with the hairspray, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing either works or it doesn't. Don't ever buy that brand. It's called Profit. Don't ever buy that one.
What is it?
$8 a bit thing on Amazon. And it's like the first bottle I had to throw away because it only worked upside down and then it didn't work at all. And this one, you spray it and you make sure you keep your hand off of it whilst it's spraying your head. And you may get enough, but then again, you may drown in the chemical because it's.
Oh, Lord. I use Tresemme or Pantene, either one of them.
Yeah, I like Pantene.
Are you talking about just shampoo?
No.
Hairspray,
Hairspray.
Oh,
so we can wear our hair up, spiked up. You know. I got a colic right there.
Pantene makes a leave-in conditioner spray, I think, and it's just like 10-in-1, and it's a gold bottle.
Hey,
Oh.
Scott.
I really like it. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Mads.
And it, I mean, I just like it because if you have any tangles, they come right out, and you don't get it on your hair.
My
And-
hair falls out too fast to tangle.
Well, if I had short hair, it'd probably be a little easier. Tony, I'm obviously feeding them. I just fed the dog. They're still eating. I know.
Oh, hopefully I can get my quilt off that machine this week too.
My hands don't want to work today.
What do you see? It's your Roxy butt.
Let's see if it's the humidity. I'm blaming everything on the humidity.
So I had to go to the dentist today, and they told me that one of the claims that they thought my insurance really would pay, because it's in my plan that they would pay for 2 exams a year, and they
Mhm.
did one that they called a little like a shortened exam, and they rejected it.
I'd
And
submit it.
and she said she was going to call him this week, but I said maybe I could call him. She goes, but I have more knowledge of I could give him a better medical explanation. I'm thinking, I guess you can, but they refused so many things they were supposed to cover last year that, I mean, like there's an $800 balance at the other dent. I can't handle this. It's really not worth it this year for me. I mean, I got a cleaning today, and they said you're allowed to have 2 cleanings a year. She goes, but our next appointment is February. And I'm like, February? That's like crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, mine's coming up I think next month, but I'm gonna have to reschedule it because they won't do a cleaning if you've had knee surgery. You have to have 6 months before they'll touch you.
Yeah.
Yeah, chance of infection. Okay, that's
Okay, but I mean, I think they have 2 hygienists, and they have a very busy practice. So this area has so few dental practitioners in hygiene and like regular dentistry. It's pretty sad. But
wow.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to have the insurance for next year anymore. And I really wanted to get my 2 cleanings in and then just be done with it, so I get my money back for the year, because that's the only way I'll make. Like, I'll break even if what I mean, if they
Right.
get my 2. I'm hoping they'll give me a cancellation. I mean, I almost want to go next week just to get another. I know that's kind of dumb, but in a couple months, if they have a cancel, I just want to tell my insurance company to go shove it.
Someone put you on a wait list.
Yeah. Right now, we're all good, Ann says. I'll see how long it lasts. So. And then Debbie's saying she has a clear signal. So she was telling Ann to reboot. Because she was buffering
Yeah.
for some.
I tell you what, everybody's been having trouble with their internet lately.
Yeah. I'm having, like, not even YouTube related. I was having troubles on Amazon. Like, like a page would load, but you click on the product, and then the information on the product wouldn't load. I don't know. Maybe it's the heat. Maybe the
It could
internet.
be the heat. It could be the rain. I know we took a road trip out towards Tulsa. They got a lot of floods out there.
Well, we're gonna go back into a rainy few days, which is not good.
Next week we're supposed to get some rain. It'll
We've been
cool
getting
down.
it every day, like a
Good Friday.
thunderstorm, whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
this
have-
daggone thing is listening to me again. They got something in the Atlantic.
Thursday,
They want-
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, rain.
they got a hurricane coming in.
Yeah, it's something in the Atlantic they're watching.
Yeah.
Well, the last time we came back from New Jersey to Pennsylvania, we brought a piece of furniture in the back of the truck. So we had the bed open. We didn't put the cover on, and I didn't wrap the piece in a tarp. I had a blanket under it to protect it from bouncing on the truck. And so it wasn't supposed to be raining. It wasn't raining in New Jersey, and it wasn't raining where we live here. But along the way, it starts to rain. And I'm like,
Oh, it's already a tropical storm, Andrea.
Oh no.
But I think it may be going out to sea.
Yeah, I don't think
think.
it's not in the Gulf. It's in the Atlantic.
No,
right?
no. It's out in the Atlantic still.
Okay.
I think it's going to be, like, ship traffic kind of thing.
so the high today was 100 here.
We had 97.
And
It's
don't we
90.
beat
it's 90
you,
right now.
wasn't it? You're the heat. Hey, then you want to go out again. So anyway, the piece of furniture that got rained on is wood, and it dried by the time we got here. I guess the blowing wind. That didn't get ruined.
Yeah, our heat index was in the 100s.
Yeah. Okay, now I got to count. Yuck.
I will too in just a minute.
Roxy, come on. Roxy.
That's the only part I hate, counting.
I know, right?
I don't think anybody likes that, huh?
The cat.
No.
2 more. Well, that's good.
Yep, Andrea.
Did Anne want to come out? She said she got her internet fixed.
Oh, you want to come up, Ann? Or Debbie? Or anybody?
There's lots of room.
Debbie, come on.
So you said the duck lady, something about the duck lady. Is that what you call your duck? The mama duck?
I'm thinking that's what she called her mom and dad. Because she had babies.
And you still doing your
I started my little doily.
There you go.
okay.
Oh, shoot.
What was it you were doing, Ann? Not latch hook. You were doing
Andrea's the dad.
huh?
She said Andrea.
That's the name of the tropical storm.
Oh, I'm saying that's the name of the duck.
Little Debbie's working outside.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 12.
Well,
I'm gonna give my fingers a little break.
Duck lady. That's the name of the duck.
It's so hot, my dogs don't even want to go outside though.
Oh, I know, mine either.
And then
Yarn went outside yesterday and got overheated.
And they don't stay outside. They just go out to potty and then back in the house. But they don't even want to go out there to do that. So I have to stand up
Yeah,
the steps.
she didn't stay out long, but she got overheated. We get overheated fast.
Yeah.
The orphans are known for that. And I got overheated too fast.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. Tell you.
No, but it took me over 24 hours to get the body temperature regulated.
Right.
Wow.
It's all
All right.
good.
Now I have to count to 124.
1,
I lost me? No.
2. Oh, you don't want help. Okay. Promise.
And all the males are drakes. Lady and the drakes. I used to know about ducks, but I haven't. Some of these doilies are so ugly.
I know, right?
It's like, ugh, making that ugly thing.
Make a Christmas one.
I painted one picture yesterday or the day before that I liked.
Oh, cool.
So I'll show you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, I like that. I put that on my wall.
Thank
That's
you.
beautiful.
I want to frame it.
That is beautiful.
Very
You could
pretty.
frame it.
It's a marsh. If you couldn't tell, I
Oh, yeah.
cattails and
Cattails.
I saw somebody painting a marsh and they put like the marsh looked nice and it was kind of impressionistic, but then she did these kind of cartoony looking dragonflies. So
Oh,
when I started putting, I mean, I made it my own. She didn't have cattails, so when I put the cattails,
Thomas,
it was kind of like the cattails. I'm
That
done.
looks
Thomas,
really
count
nice.
this for me.
Thanks. I like it.
123.
It's very
feel-
nice.
I
Beautiful.
I paint a couple of pictures I like, and then I paint a lot that I don't in the middle.
But you're getting the practice, so that's good.
Absolutely. And then, even when I was following, I mean, I didn't untape it, but I was doing this earlier today. And I looked at it and I'm like, well, there's parts about it I kind of like. What's her name? I think
You're
it's
doing great. Count.
Jenna Reed or something.
Count, my child.
She's a watercolor artist that she actually made a ton of money, like from books and from licensing.
It's good when you have a counter.
That they sell products of hers in Target and stuff.
Wow.
But anyway,
That's
she was talking
great.
about her compositions. Her mother was a florist, and she was talking about how she would design bouquets and arrangements, and how she said she paints like that. And so she was saying she does these like zigzags, and then she tries to make the eye either do an S or a C around the page. So I was kind of trying to have
You're doing good.
paints. So this one's dry. I could take the tape off of it. It'll probably look better with the tape off. I mean, like, I don't love it, but I like it better than some of my other practice. If you know what I mean.
Oh, I just got to notice. Tomorrow will be hotter and drier.
Oh, gosh.
So without
Yay.
Oh, no, that looks nice now that you pulled it off the rest of it.
Yeah. Looks real good.
thanks, but I really like I mean, my
Yeah,
husband,
I really like that one.
he liked the background of that. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Anyway,
Probably because we used to have little swamps like that at home, up home.
Count 123.
we had a national
Oh, good.
there are national parks
I lost a stick
or
somewhere.
national parks, like we had there's national
We'll make
seashore
one.
and
Extra one.
historic parks, and there was something called
That's what I did, Don. I had one too many. I just joined it together.
I'm fixing to add one in here.
I just did that one today too, but it was because I was trying out some like granulating paint, so I figured instead of just putting them on paper, I would try to make a picture, and it's all right. It's not special, but if a lot of people say, it would look nice as a car. I suppose. I don't know. If I got a hand painted card, I'd probably keep it, but usually I've decided I don't always keep my cards. I usually lately don't. It's the one thing I feel like, someone sends you a Christmas card, you wait till after, like, okay, whatever.
I usually cut the covers off and keep the covers.
I used to do things like that, and then I would, when I was selling, I would put maybe Happy Holidays or put that part in the top.
I got some sugar-free jelly beans here.
Oh, yay.
I'm wondering, does any of the like fake sugars make you feel like you get a tummy ache? I mean,
My dad used to get sick with them, but it doesn't bother me.
there was one of the OLs, like I don't know if it was like mannitol or something, sorbitol. Some of the ones,
Yeah, I think the sorbitol will give you diarrhea.
the gummy bears, the sugar-free gummy bears, those used to get me like
This one's got it.
I had more than like 2.
I love
Well,
Jolly
these are
Ranchers.
fat free. They're not sugar free.
All jelly beans are usually, I mean, they're not really,
They're all fat free, yeah, but
basically all fat free.
I thought it was sugar free. Oh darn! Oh well.
I know I've been eating. I bought these little things from the dollar deal store.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like little, slices.
Yeah. Oh, I like those. I got the orange ones. Every now and then I'll crave something sweet, but I don't want a candy bar. I just want something just little.
I love jelly beans.
I like red licorice, which isn't licorice, if you know what I mean.
It's plastic.
Well, I used to like the laces, and I do like Twizzlers. As a matter of, when I'm really in the mood for it, though, I overdo it, so I don't like to have them around. I've been better with candy in the last few months. Oh,
4 and 3 is 7.
but the last few days, not today, but before that, I was really interested in eating things that weren't dietetic, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm always interested in eating things that are not dietetic.
I was craving ice cream, and then I had an ice cream sandwich. Like, I bought the mini ice cream sandwiches, and they're just, if you're craving ice cream, they're not that satisfying, if you ask me. It's just like, start eating it, and by the time you swallow the first bite, you're pretty much at the end of it.
Yeah.
Oh, and
I almost forgot we had to show. I wanted Garrett to take me to get ice cream at the snowball stand.
I wanted ice cream yesterday, and I asked my husband if he wanted it, and he actually said, I just had some. And I said, you promised me that was the one question you'd always say yes to. Because he always wants ice cream. But
Yeah, we got an ice cream place just right up the road here, and they have it's called a waffle swirl, and it's yogurt. It's yogurt. It's chocolate vanilla yogurt swirl. That is really, really good.
Oh, nice.
Welcome back, Anne.
sounds good. Yes, welcome back. Well, we have a handmade, there's a dairy farm near here, and they take their own, so it's very local. Like, they take their own cream and make ice cream out of it. And it's really expensive if you buy it by the quart. It's not very cheap if you buy it by the scoop either. But the stand is adorable, but it's outside. And I said, there is no ice cream on earth that is worth me sitting in 98-degree weather.
They have a little local snowball stand here. And that's why we usually go get the ice cream. But it's like when you got to wait in line, it is so hot. But it's next to like the little sheriff's office, and there's a big pavilion next door. So you can go sit under there. A lot of people go under there. But if you're lucky, you get there and there's not a lot of people. But sometimes those little girls take so long to make something. It's like, what are you doing? Like milking the cow or something?
They're texting in the back. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, but they have the best chocolate snowballs. Oh my God.
I never had one
in a long time.
I don't even know. Chocolate snowball. I went to one restaurant out here, and they have something called stuffed French toast. So I said, what is this stuffed with? And she's like, well, we put cream cheese and then like fruit, and I don't know if it was fresh fruit or like pie filling kind of fruit. And she goes, we top it with condensed milk.
Ah, yes.
I told you, and I said, well, it sounds yummy. However, it sounds like a bit much. I was thinking I'd have like 2 bites and be like, okay, I'm done.
Oh, I love my chocolate snowball with condensed milk, but I don't eat it often. I'll at least get 1 or 2 in a season.
Oh, and on top of the condensed milk, they put Cool Whip, she said. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, that's a lot.
You know what I've been craving? Like a peach pie or like a peach cobbler.
Yes.
That sounds good. We actually have a peach tree here, But supposedly last year they didn't get any peaches that were good to eat.
I bought me a couple peaches at the grocery.
Well,
They were okay, but they were kind of mealy, but
Mm-hmm.
they had a good taste. So I'll have to get my husband to take me to Ponchatoula to a fruit stand one day.
I would like some good peaches. But I asked my husband if he wanted to try them from the supermarket. He said, let's wait and see. Because we're like cautiously optimistic about the tree. Because they're already like about, I don't know, like 2 inches. I mean, they look like little peaches, and they have fuzz, and some of them have a little blush on the end. And when you walk under there, it's starting to smell like peaches.
Nice.
So I'm hoping.
Oh, I just love the smell.
We had to spray the tree a couple times when it first got flowers, I guess. And then when it got the leaves, we sprayed it with neem oil. It's an organic spray. And then I think we sprayed it 3 times, hoping that it would work. But if it's really got something going that's not good, there's nothing you can do. But one guy was saying if you have any teeny tiny peaches on the stalk, like just knock them off, because the problem with a lot of these trees are like they start to make big peaches and then it's like too heavy and it breaks the limb. So
Yeah.
You have too many on a tree.
So we trimmed off a lot of the teeny tiny branches, but as it's going along, it was growing more teeny tiny branches. And anyway, it's a lot of work. But if we get a few peaches out of it, it'd be worth it. Yeah, I'm sure my husband wants more than a few. We'll have more than a few if they work. But the lady before us said we should probably cut it down. So I'm not that optimistic.
She wanted to cut the peach tree down?
She said we should. She goes, she goes, something was wrong with it. It had some problem. Maybe you want to cut it down. So, I don't know. We'll see. We were trying. Some of the blueberries were kind of tart, and the raspberries were really, some of the good ones seemed very much out of reach through the weeds. But the first couple that got dark didn't taste good. I mean, I would say it's not worth it. For like sour, bitter fruit, I'm not going to weed through like what knows what food.
How's that hat coming, Theresa?
Just about done putting the brim on.
Ooh.
Dang, that was fast.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever going to finish this blanket.
Not in the heat.
Huh?
Not when it's hot. This is just too hot to do blankets.
It's not bad, like with the air conditioner on, but I tried to bring it in the car with me. Didn't work.
Oh no. Plus it gets heavy.
That yarn I made Sean's out of, that thing was so heavy. It was that thick blanket yarn.
Yeah. Oh, little Debbie says something.
Oh, okay. Talking about your peach tree.
Oh, so she's saying that if you have a peach tree that didn't do good one year, it's probably going to be like not good.
Apple trees are like that too. They'll have a bad year, and then they'll have 2 good years.
Well, we'll see. I mean, if it's obviously not good this year, we won't count on it. We won't. We'll probably cut it down. We sprayed it like several times. The problem this year was it was so rainy Like you had to kind of, like if you knew you were going to have 4 or 5 days of nice weather in a row, you would spray. But we had so much rain.
Yeah, and then the ants got really bad. And I just had the guy out here spraying 2 weeks ago, so I had him back out here yesterday, and I says, "There's ants. If there's ants, there's other things."
We have the cicadas that are really bad, and I mean everything else is here as well, but I don't know. I've been seeing snakes, but the cicadas, I don't know. It was like the 13 and the 17-year cicadas came out on the same year. So it's like
my dad used to baby his fruit trees.
And I was talking to my husband about trees, and like at first he said, "Why should we get trees? By the time they are going to be good for fruit, we're going to be like half dead." No, we're just going to be so old.
That's my husband just planted an olive tree.
Okay. But I mean, like I really like Honeycrisps, and I think they take 5 years to produce.
I love Honeycrisp.
They have dwarf apple trees, and I would be interested in that actually.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because if it's a dwarf, maybe it would only. First of all, smaller is better in my opinion. I don't want to climb any ladders. Hey, look who's here!
Yarina!
Hey, Zarina.
Yarina Hernandez. ¿Cómo está?
Beautiful.
She has a beautiful little family.
Aw.
She asked how your MRI went on.
It went, I mean, I got results back, and there's narrowing and a bulging disc and all that good stuff. So I go back to the doctor, I think next week, maybe.
Well, that's painful.
Muy bien. Not really. That's a secret. Do you want to come up, Yarina? Yarina?
Yeah, come on up.
Painful.
Yarina.
Yarina.
She's butchering your name. You say we do it. Mm-hmm. You want to come up? We put the link in the chat.
She's like, go out and dance, Dawn. Shake that away. Shake your bulging disc away.
I know, right? If it was that easy. I don't know.
She's saying I'm really not butchering it.
Well, they did my lumbar and my thoracic spine today, because they usually do cervical. I do have a bulging disc below on the cervical below my surgery that I had. Oh, you eating now, girl? What you eating good?
Buen provecho. She's eating.
Hubby went and got KFC tonight.
There you go.
Chicken was good.
KFC, something about their spices gives me heartburn.
That's it.
Now their pot pie that they have is pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Well, they have a $7 special added. Oh, sweet plantains, maduros, love those. I don't think it's boring. You're not boring either.
Girl, please.
It's so fun.
When we were little, my mom used to make egg and rice all the time.
I made eggs the other day, scrambled them. Actually, I've been eating an egg for like my kind of 11:30 breakfast.
People call that brunch.
Well, yeah, brunch. I mean,
I always have 2 poached eggs and toast for breakfast.
Oh, yum.
That's my
part of my toast. I got to go to Baton Rouge to get toast. The bread to make toast.
I've just been having an egg.
Nobody here has it.
Boiled hard-boiled egg.
What kind of bread do you get then? Is it
It's a
gluten-free?
millet bread from the health food store, and
Okay.
they're the only place that carries it. And it is so good compared to, it's not like pasty, and it's really good toasted, or making a grilled cheese or something like that. And I only have 2 slices left, so I've been kind of hoarding them. But I mean, you buy it frozen, so.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I think I can order it direct from that bakery. It's DeLon's Bakery, but you have to buy like at least 10. I mean,
Yeah.
I used to buy like 4 and 5 at a time, but they've gone up to almost $8 a loaf.
Wow.
It's a lot.
I pay about $4 a loaf. I can't stand Walmart bread, so I buy Wonder Bread.
We have Bunny here, which is like the best bread.
Yeah, I can't stand Walmart bread. It's just too dry and crumbly.
I don't like it either.
I was watching this guy who was saying his wife she didn't exactly have celiac, but she had a problem with eating bread products in America. I'll just say that, because when she went overseas once, she said she could eat bread and she didn't get sick. So her husband started importing flour from, like, buying Italian flour here and making his own bread for her, and she's fine. And they've had another person who had sensitivities to wheat, and they told them it could be American wheat, like, because there's, the way they make it.
All the preservatives and crap they put in them.
And they spray it with some kind of, whatever they spray on wheat in our country, they don't use the same stuff in Europe. So he should start importing that flour himself, because he's turned a lot of people onto it. And all of a sudden he can make like a pizza dough and everybody could have pizza, and he made a pie, and he was making bread for her every day.
Oh, okay, Anne. That's too bad.
Yeah, my one daughter has trouble with bread.
I feel better. I love it. I love pizza crust, and I love things with wheat, but I feel better when I don't have it. So,
yeah, me too.
Like, so when I haven't been eating it lately, and my stomach does feel less bloated and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been eating it because of the histamine stuff, and my gut does feel better. But, I still have that gastroparesis, so. But I do feel better without it. It's just a pain.
It's kind of hard, because I get in the mood to have pizza or pasta, and I just don't. I used to feel like if I ate pasta, I don't know, like, you feel like so. I want to say, like, we used to call it the pasta coma. Like, you just get like so out of it, like you want to be a couch potato.
Mm-hmm.
I go, don't bug me, and then I feel sleepy when it starts to digest.
All right, back to counting.
I used to feel that way when we had Thanksgiving dinner. It'd be like a food coma.
Yeah.
And I just don't eat like that no more. I don't like that feeling.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat a little bit here and a little bit there.
I've been watching these shows where people try out different restaurants, eat, describe the food, and I'm thinking, I can't eat now, and I'm watching them eat, and I'm like, is this making me more hungry, or am I doing it because I can't? I don't even know, but I'm thinking I'm never going to go there. But I usually say, like, when they have their first plate of food, I'm like, that's 4 meals for me. And then they go to the second plate, and I go, that's a week's worth of food. And then they go, this one guy ate so much. I'm like, that was like a month of food for me.
Yeah,
I can't eat that much. I can eat like a cup of food at the most.
Yep, me too.
Like it.
We went to a Chinese restaurant. It's a new one here in town. And oh my God, the food they give you. I told my husband, I says, why don't we just split a meal? Because I only eat maybe 1/4 of it. And because I had the wonton soup and the spring roll, and that would have been perfect for all I need.
Enough for me. If I have an egg roll and like a bite of one more thing, I'm done.
Yeah.
Now I got one too many.
Take
No.
out the last one. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm done.
Yeah, done with yours?
Oh,
Those are
yes.
pretty.
Pretty colors. I guess I need to count it one more time to make sure.
I'm gonna make a chicken. There we go.
Here, I got 3 rows done. There's my doily.
There you go. About as far as I would get.
I gotta put these needles away. I should make a needle bag.
I should make like a grabber for the microwave, because if I heat up a bowl in the microwave, it's really hot.
Put my little clip. Where'd my clip go? Oh, there it is. My marker
I
clip.
have a lot of pot holders back in the day, and I guess it must be the one thing I decided I didn't need to hoard, because I can't find it. Like, I don't need this. I'm giving it away. And now I'm like, I need it. Why did I give it away? I used to make them with a loom when I was a kid, like weave those
Oh yeah, those
You know
little
those,
metal
like,
ones.
elastic
Yep.
loops, and then you would, I don't know if you take like a hook and then like go up and down. I love doing that.
I guess I'll take one out this row.
See, you're done. You fixed it.
What?
You took your one out of the row. The
No, I
problem
didn't yet, but I will this row.
problem solved.
Mystery solved. There it is.
That's getting to be a lot common because my sister all of a sudden has that gastroparesis.
Theresa's. Mm-hmm.
Now my one daughter has got it, and I think it's what's in the food
Yeah, probably.
because they get really, really sick.
I had, oh girl, I'd come home from work and I'd be in a ball and I would just cry and cry. It was so painful. And the doctor I was seeing, she said, maybe you need to see a psychiatrist. I said, maybe I don't need to see you anymore. So I went to another doctor who did all these marker tests and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, you have gastroparesis. Your stomach's not moving.
Sitting here looking at a magazine.
A lot of problems are becoming more common, and
Right, and I agree. It's getting more and more common.
microplastic. I was thinking, Debbie, it's because when we were kids, we ate that cellophane cheese, which is plastic.
Yeah.
They have those. Well, I mean, everything we get, even if we're like sort of mindful of it, except for like if I buy fish at the fish counter in New Jersey, they don't even have a fish counter here. They'll wrap it in a kind of a paper first, and then they put it in plastic over that paper. So I think maybe I'm safe, but for all I know, the paper was treated with Teflon or something else that like sits in your guts forever. Unless you go to like a butcher that puts your meat in paper and then gives it to you in a plastic bag, everything touches plastic because you can't get away from it unless you buy jarred milk, and my milk comes in a plastic jug and
I know.
can't get away.
I bring it home and I put it in a glass jug.
Okay. Well,
It all don't fit in it though, because I buy a half gallon and the jug is just shy of a half gallon. So it's like,
I wonder if that dairy sells quarts of milk in a glass jug. But I don't know if I like to buy lactose-free milk. They don't have it.
Oh, you can't get it there?
Well, I mean, I can get it in the regular supermarket, but I'm not at the actual dairy, like the dairy
okay.
down the road that sells milk. They don't. They just have milk. You know, it's like one kind of milk. It's like,
yeah.
Growing up, I remember my aunt had a farm, and they would bring fresh milk, and
Yeah.
Mom and them they would boil it or scald it.
well, if you heat it up to a certain amount of degrees, I don't know if it's like 80 degrees for about a certain amount of time, it's technically pasteurized after like the heating process. You're not supposed to like boil it, but
Yeah, well, they scald it.
Well, we get ours from the dairy farmer, but it comes into a big tank, and then we just we lift the spigot and fill our container. So I think it's already been pasteurized or whatever.
well, down the road there's a few farms that sell butter, and we bought it. But if your body's, I don't know if it's your body's used to pasteurize, like you're taking chances because the problems you can get from unpasteurized dairy is pretty bad.
Yeah, it's scary. It really is scary.
I mean, we took our chances already, and now I'm kind of done. But I rolled the dice and I won, so
Yeah.
I don't need to have some kind of life-threatening illness because I'm not used to having raw milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't go back to raw milk now. It's too rich.
Well, and we're also like, I hate to say it, but like you get older, I don't think your immunity is the same as like perhaps.
Microplastics, yeah.
Yeah, it's in everything. They're finding it. Yeah, there's huge plastic department, but the microplastics, they're finding it inside our bodies and our hearts.
Mm.
Yep.
That is scary.
And now they're saying, I just plugged in microplastics and it says glass bottles actually contain more microplastics than you can't win there. And in the plastic bottles, how could a glass? Oh,
I don't know.
because it's more micro than.
Yes. I had grilled chicken tenders and with some roasted onions and peppers.
I had chicken.
I had a taquito.
I had some chicken salad with
Looking through my books trying to find that.
Triscuit crackers, which ingredients on the Triscuit crackers is wheat and salt. And I go, that's my kind of cracker.
Oh,
I'm just saying,
Triscuit. I like Triscuits.
It's really just, it's whole wheat. I'm like, that's cool.
I really like the wheat thins. I really like those.
Yeah, I like them.
I don't.
But no more.
I don't really love chicken. Do you love chicken a lot? I used to love chicken. It was my favorite protein. Now I don't know. I don't like love. I don't hate it, but I don't like love it.
Yeah, I can't have beans anymore.
Oh no!
Stupid diet. Can't have crap. I might as well go carnivore because that's about the only thing I can eat.
What about rice?
I can have rice.
Okay, good.
Who wants to eat dry rice?
I don't like rice.
Well, what do you mean dry? Can't you put butter on it?
Put chicken with the sauce on it.
Yeah.
How about chicken broth?
Put crawfish on it.
Cook it in chicken broth.
Well, I have to cook the crawfish without. I have to use a wheat flour to make.
A wheat flour, a corn flour.
I mean, non-wheat
flour.
flour to make my roux.
Yeah.
You love the rice? I made rice last week a couple times. I liked it. Last night we had asparagus for supper. Sound familiar?
Ooh.
Is that a surprise?
I was thinking that same thing. I did not want to say it. I'm like, surprise.
We
The question is, how much butter did you have on your asparagus?
well, I'm pretty sure.
It depends on who cooks it.
Well, only Tony makes it, and it probably has a half a stick of butter. Not on my portion on both. In the
Wrap it in some bacon
no.
and put it in the oven.
I don't even crave bacon. Period. I just don't. It doesn't. I like it a couple times a year, and I'm good. I don't know.
I can't tell you the last time I
It
had
gives me
bacon.
indigestion, so I don't eat it too much. There's something about, and I eat like steak, and the steak has fat. You know what I mean? Like in general,
Mhm.
I can eat a hamburger. I don't feel indigested, but if I have bacon, I don't know.
I was talking to Garrett about the diet. I said, okay, smarty pants. I said, you do this diet with me. Oh, I don't have a problem eating meat. I'll eat meat. Okay.
Okay.
Then you can afford it just to eat meat all day long.
I love Thai food. I love pad Thai. I love Thai food. I love Japanese food. I love Chinese food. I have not had Vietnamese food, I don't think. But when I had lived in a big city, I used to love. I liked Indian food too. Although Indian food sometimes gave me indigestion.
I don't know if I could have the spice in Indian food.
The curry. I couldn't have the curry.
I love it. But I haven't had Indian food, come to think of it. Like, my husband doesn't ever want to go. But there's no Indian restaurants here. There's no Thai restaurant here. There's one restaurant that has Japanese and Chinese, and it's not. I like the Japanese part. I've tried their Chinese food, and the chicken was really tough. Like, you had to have your good teeth in, if you know what I mean. My teeth are in, but I didn't want to break them. It was very chewy.
Yeah, I didn't want to break what I got left. Let's put it that way.
We have a really good Chinese food, but I can't eat there anymore. So I asked the doctor, I said, how strict do I have to be? She goes, well, right now, very. And then as time passes and your symptoms settle, then you can, occasionally. Thanks a lot, lady.
I used to like Greek food too. I like Korean food. Greek food is good.
I don't think I've ever had Greek food.
It's good.
I lived in an area when I was a kid that had a lot of Greek. We had Greek kids. We had a kid from Brazil. We had some Koreans. That's the first time I ever had those California roll kind of sushi things.
Mm-hmm.
The Korean.
We had a Lebanese restaurant here, and the chicken shawarma salad. Oh my God, it's so good.
Well, that's very adventurous for you, I feel.
It was. But it was very good. Now, they had cabbage rolls. We had to make sure and tell them we wanted it with pork or beef because we did not want goat.
I love cabbage.
So
lamb. They had that, but
Tony don't eat lamb. I love curry goat. Oh my God. And Caribbean style curry goat. Yummy. my grandmother, when she was finally getting like a home health care worker, she was from Jamaica, and she made curry. Well, she made curry goat and curry chicken, and she cooked with me one day. It was like so. It was so much fun. But she taught me her recipe.
When we got back from Jamaica that time, Sean loved their beans. They call it beans and rice, but it's not like we cook beans and rice. And so I made him some. He loved it. It was basically beans, but they use coconut milk in it, and it's like a dry bean and rice. It's not like beans over rice.
And it was real beans, or is it like lentils?
Yeah, real beans. Like red beans.
I love red beans.
When I made the red beans, I think you told me that like I could put ground meat in it with onion and pepper. I did that. That's good. As a matter of fact, there was a barbecue place that they put beef in their baked beans.
I did that.
That had like barbecue sauce.
I
made it a couple times.
I browned ground beef with onions, and then I put the baked beans in it, and just a little bit of barbecue sauce, not much.
I like that. I would do that. I wish I had a little bit of that right now. Then I'll be really sick. I mean, my stomach, I can't really process beans too well. Yeah, lamb chops. We can't eat lamb here.
Why?
My husband gets, like, he had a bad experience at a Greek festival where they were frying some kind of something in lamb fat or something, and he said he bit into it and it like coated his mouth and made him feel dizzy. And he said then he tried to have like I think like a lamb chop, and it did the same kind of thing. And I said, yeah, lamb is weird like that. And so he said now just the aroma of it kind of makes him feel uncomfortable. He doesn't even want to go to a restaurant that cooks lamb in case you have to smell it. But I loved a lamb.
I've never tried it. But
never had like a stewed lamb shank. So good. Like
we always had lamb.
Love it. Well, I haven't had it in how many years I know Tony? 12? 11?
Been a while.
I haven't had lamb that long.
Well, we had barbecue boneless ribs last night. They were really good.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah, I can't have pork anymore, so it's beef and chicken for me.
Pork?
No.
Really? I wonder why.
The histamine.
But I mean, I wonder why a pig has histamine. Like it's an animal.
I don't know.
I mean,
and like if I eat, all right, so I can fix the food and I have to freeze it almost right after eating. Like after you cook it, what you're not going to eat, you have to freeze your leftovers because the longer it sits,
it gets bacteria.
Yeah, bacteria, and then the histamine levels rise, especially ground beef, because I guess it's broken up into pieces and it. So, yeah. So I meal prepped the other day. I did a whole pack of chicken tenders, so I grilled them, and then I roasted me some onions and bell peppers, and I made some more plates, and I stuck them in the freezer. And then I made me, not really spaghetti. I cooked it with chicken, and I put big chunks of onions and bell peppers in it and stuff. It was pretty good. But I don't want to eat the same thing every day, you know.
I get it. Can you have cheese?
My hubby, he could live on beans and weenies. Nummy.
Yeah. And I can't have any aged cheeses. Nothing fermented. Well, I don't really eat that anyway. I'm not supposed to have vinegar. So that means like you're not supposed to have like a lot of mayonnaise and ketchup and all that has vinegar in it, but I still eat a little bit of it. I mean, God, gotta have something.
Yeah.
if that's the case, then I might as well go to carnivore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a son-in-law that went carnivore, and oh my God, did he lose the weight? He looks.
I can't afford to go carnivore.
He's a bachelor.
Oh well, there you go.
And he don't have no bills, so he's
Yeah.
He brought over 2 big slabs of steak the other night and grilled them and everything, and he's cut one in half and he gave it to me. He says, "You don't have to feed me. You just taste it." Oh my God, he's a good cook.
Can you have fish, Dawn?
Like, yeah.
So maybe
except I can have fish, except it has to be either flash frozen or fresh, like really fresh.
You get it like where you live? Aren't there fishing?
Yeah, we can get like catfish fresh and stuff. Yeah. If we buy like if I eat salmon, I would have to buy the one that says it's flash frozen because the longer it sits, it's just crazy.
It's my bubble.
No, the diet is I have mast cell activation syndrome and hereditary alpha tryptophanemia. So it's my body produces too much histamine. And so I have to eat a low histamine diet in order to settle down my nervous system and all that stuff. Hey, Roxy.
This is Norton.
Oh, that's Norton. If you don't see the white on Roxy's face, I couldn't tell the way you had her face.
A birthday boy. Turned 4 this weekend.
He's still a baby.
We took him to the doggy park, and he's scared of dogs.
He's scared of dogs. Mine is too.
They try to smell his butt, and he's like, oh, he looks so like bent out of shape. And I'm like, you smell a lot of butts, but they can't do it to you, nah.
Yeah, it is, but I'm trying to get a handle on it. I'm not perfect at it, but I'm trying to get better. But I have a really, really good doctor, and she's sending me to a doctor who specializes in MCAS and HAT, and she has it herself. Mm-hmm. So I think it'll be good to see a doctor who knows what you're going through because she has it too, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, I don't definitely.
It's getting easier. Not that you know, it's getting a little bit better. I mean, the more you learn, the easier it is. And it's just you can't go out and eat everywhere.
You get used to eating a certain way. Like, I mean, I guess sadly, I think I'm going to say like 75% of my diet seems to be hard-boiled eggs and cottage cheese. Your favorite?
Oh, I can't have cottage cheese. Yay!
No, right? Bummer.
Sorry, Suzy, can't have it.
I like cottage cheese.
I mean, I buy the lactose-free one, and that's why I eat it because it's lactose.
Yeah, I guess it's considered aged. Although I'm not supposed to have sour cream either.
Well, for me, I'm supposed to have like a protein-forward diet. So if, there's days that I don't have stuff like that, and then if I end up just eating a piece of Munster cheese and some Triscuits, it's not really that nutritious. Not that cottage cheese every day with an egg every day. I mean, I guess it's a little better.
Yeah.
And then we have
aged cheeses.
I'm getting tired of my diet. It's so boring. But the fact that I'm not eating a lot of foods is making my stomach usually feel better, except for the allulose problem today. But
you know why I bought that allulose? Because when I was doing keto, somebody made fudge with it.
Okay. Well, this one doctor who I watched, who's very interested in like metabolic health and, trying to have people improve, their fatty livers and their metabolic syndrome and all sorts of stuff like that. So she was saying she had a coffee with allulose in it, and she goes, and it hits the GLP-1 receptors, which makes you not hungry. So she said for her, she didn't think about food till the evening. And I said, I want to have that food noise suppressed. So I tried it and it worked, but it also gave me.
Oh, well, it didn't give me the runs or anything like that, but I just didn't like it that much.
I mean,
I have a whole like array of things. I bought the sweet drops. I bought the allulose. I bought the Splenda powdered sugar. I bought you name it, I bought it.
I like the Splenda.
I tried that monk sugar.
I like the monk fruit sugar, except I don't like that cold sensation you get on your tongue when you eat it. It's this weird sensation. I don't like that about it, but it's good. It doesn't have a bad taste or anything.
I liked the crystals in the. Is it erythritol?
The what?
One of them is very crystallized, and I thought it was the erythritol. I'm saying it wrong, I think. I don't. And then I found out a week later, it wasn't that good for you anyway. But I mean, it was like keto.
Mm-hmm. Like last night, they went. John bought everybody canes. Erythritol. Yeah.
It's really like when you put it on a spoon, the crystals look like crystallized sugar.
Yeah, that's monk fruit. Erythritol.
Well,
I never tried coconut sugar.
I thought they're saying that monk fruit's different. But the monk fruit.
Okay. Don, where's Yarn again? Or Theresa, where's Yarn again?
Sleeping.
Oh.
They have monk fruit without erythritol.
She's had a rough couple of days because she's moved to the other side because she outgrew that side.
Oh, did she? Oh. Tell her she's not to get any bigger.
I did.
I don't think she's listening.
Oh, we're cute.
Oh.
I love the pictures that you put on Facebook.
Oh, Rosa.
She's got a new best friend.
Oh, I seen that one. That was cool.
That's cute.
Yeah, he had her whole head in. Well, she had her whole head in his mouth. And it's like,
you want to sit on my lap?
He just sat there and went, okay.
You want to sit up here?
I was reading they like to mix monk fruit with erythritol to make it have a more of a granulation, the texture. And they're saying pure monk fruit's really, really, really sweet.
Aw, she's getting big. She's fully grown yet.
It's my baby.
She's so cute.
She's cute. Is she full grown?
Yeah, she's full grown. She's about 20 pounds.
Yeah, they told my husband that his dog has to lose 15 pounds. I said, it's not a Jack Russell Terrier. It's a pug with a Jack Russell Terrier. Imagine if he lost 15 pounds. I have teeny tiny. I don't think it would work.
Well,
got it right.
The dog's. How big is the dog in the first place?
25 pounds.
And they want it to be 10?
Yeah. Dee's dog is 23 pounds.
He's
right?
so muscular. He would look.
Yeah, he is.
Kind of emaciated.
Oh,
so loving.
Okay. Corgis don't really like to be held only when they're puppies, but
they had a big black poodle walking down the road today by my house.
Oh,
that's my weakness, black poodles.
She'll sit in my lap when I'm in the recliner or something, but
oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and she sleeps with me. I tell you, she's got the whole bed. She pushes me closer and closer to the edge So I have to reach over and take the blanket and roll her over. So
Oh, girl, I'm like a dog sandwich at night. I got Precious, like if I'm on my side, I got Bella against one side and I got Precious up against my back.
Yeah,
Bella
she's
must
gonna
have
be
got pissy
touching.
last night because she went lay on the floor for a while.
yeah, she'll start at the floor and then the rest of the night she climbs up with me. And the other one she sleeps with my husband. Our bed ain't big enough for 4 of us.
I hear that.
So he's
I
got
mean, we have a king size bed and it's still not big enough for 4 of us.
we got a queen, but it gets rough with 2 dogs.
When Bella lays out, she's as big as a human. I mean,
You've seen King. He stands up. He's like 6 foot.
Oh wow.
That's nuts.
Yeah, she's as big as she's gonna get now. She's 1.5 years, and she'll just kind of widen out a little bit. You know, like her forehead will get a little bit wider, and but
Yarn's a year old this week.
yeah.
Oh,
Yarn.
You got your little thing that Denise sent you? Right there? Your little thing that Denise sent you?
The one that Angie's Oddities.
Oh, Angie's Oddities. That's who it is. I'm sorry. She sent that to you on her birthday.
I sent it for Yarn's birthday. I thought it was so cute.
That is cute. Oh,
sweet.
And it's numbered. Wow. Come here. Come here. Come here. I know. Why do you always have to wake me up?
hi, Yarn. Hi, baby.
She's changed so much in her looks.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Acting like a dog now. She's
Those
not
ears used to get me so much.
Mm-hmm. She says, "Why'd you make me up?"
You want to go back?
Mine gets to go to the vet on Thursday for her yearly shots, so she's gonna love me.
I got to bring mine too.
Yeah. Me too.
They need that in their heartworm shots.
Yeah. We used to do kennel cough, but I don't take them to dog shows anymore or dog training, so they don't need the kennel cough anymore.
My dog doesn't go anywhere to get kennel call.
Yeah, mine don't leave the house.
I went to the dog park a few times. One of the last times we went, there was only one dog, and the time before, no dog.
I wouldn't be able to let mine off the leash at dog park. The asses would go.
The guy said to me, "Is your dog friendly?" And I said, "She's okay with dogs after they get in the park if they're like cool dogs. But like if the dog's gonna be aggressive toward her, she's not gonna be cool with that." Yeah. So I don't know how to answer that question, but she stands by the gate of the dog park door and barks, and she sounds mean. Mm-hmm. And then the other dog started barking and sounding mean, and the guy came in with the dog on a leash. That's bad. They get a leash. They get like a fear aggression and then like a leash aggression. Like they have to be just go and run.
Mine sees a big dog and she wants to climb up into my lap. She's so afraid of big dogs.
Mine sees a big dog. She wants to run and play.
Yeah. Yeah, my sister brought her German Shepherd down. And poor puppy, she was so scared. She's never submitted before, and she did a couple of times. Before you know it, they're out in the backyard playing. So that was good. I was worried for a while there. I thought that big dog would step on her, but no.
When I'm concerned about my dog meeting a dog, like if they're going to be in the house, we have to meet outside and then walk around a little on leash. So they walk side by side, and then they see that the humans are cool with each other, and then the dogs are usually cool with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
that's why I enjoyed dog school, because we did a lot of, there's like 30 people in our class, and we're walking our dogs beside other dogs all the time. And before you know it, the dog just ignores the next dog.
Right. And
you see, and that's Bella's problem. She was a COVID baby, so she didn't get to mingle with other dogs.
Yeah.
Neither did Norton. But Norton's like the first time we took him to the dog park, he wanted to play with all the dogs, and then the next time he was with the dogs, and he didn't want to see the people. And now, like a couple years later, he wants to be with the people, not the dogs.
That's what mine is. Ours are typical house dogs. Maggie Sue, now that's my husband's dog. She loves to go bye-bye. She'll sit in the passenger seat with him and just, okay.
Well, if we're alone, or no matter what, I mean, Roxy tries to get her nose in between Tony and me, and Norton, it gets like, I think he's upset, like in the car, because he starts nudging me. I told you he turns my earbud off because he keeps nudging me in my ear. And he kind of sometimes whimpers. I mean, when he was little, if he whimpered in the car, he had to go pee.
Yeah.
But we're like 5 minutes into the ride, he starts. So we pulled over the first few times he did it, and then we had to stop because he wasn't even peeing. And now we just have, like, if we're on a long ride, we stop halfway.
Yeah.
And I walk them around a little bit, and they do pee, and then we go back in the car.
See, and I've always crate trained my dogs when we traveled.
Well, that's good.
Except for this one, I forgot to do it. So now you put her in a crate. Ow, ow. Well, I ruined that one.
Yeah.
I could break her of that, but it's like, she's just a family pet. She's not really going to travel with us. She'll stay with my daughter when we go places.
Well, that's nice. I wish I had a daughter that would take care of them. But
Bella used to cry the minute we would put her in the car. She'd cry the whole time. Now, she wants to sit in the front seat like she's human. Like she's sitting up like as big as a human in the front seat.
That's another reason. I wish Tony would go to New Jersey without me.
Yeah, Maggie Sue, she likes to sit on the console that's in the truck because we got the console. She wants to sit there and look out the window. This one, she's down on the floor between my feet trying to get under the seat because she's scared.
Aww.
So I says, no, she can't travel. Not without Benadryl.
Right. Still didn't even help. I gave Norton 3. It didn't help. And I don't want to OD him.
Right, yeah. One didn't even do a thing for her at all. So I says, well, she'll just have to get used to it.
It's like a milligram a pound a dog. So come 25 milligrams. So that's basically for a 25-pound dog. And you can figure it out. Norton's 75 pounds, 3. And
didn't do nothing.
I tried 2. 2 didn't do anything. I tried 3. 3 didn't do anything. And I don't know.
I was talking to the groomer, and she said that there was a friend of hers. Her dog was awful.
Mm-hmm.
They gave that little bitty Shih Tzu 5 Benadryls, still didn't touch her.
But they were saying like there's some dog breeds that won't like certain sedatives don't react the same way. And I thought like little, I don't know if it was the Yorkies or the Chihuahuas, but one of the really, really small breeds don't react to it like some of the big ones.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to take her with and stuff, I would go down to the vet and I'll say, get me a sedative for her weight and everything.
Right.
Because we had to do that to a cat when we traveled with a cat because couldn't leave the cat home when we were gone for 30 days. So we took the cat with. And we had, because he'd be in the back just panting, hyperventilating. So we got the sleepy drug and he slept the whole way home, or whole way up there and back.
Oh, I just knew we were going to be in trouble when we had to leave for Hurricane Ida. Bella, she whined, she cried, and then finally she fell asleep on the floor.
I'll take what you, Rena.
She slept there, but my husband's holding Precious. We took her to pee. She didn't pee. All of a sudden, all down his shirt, she peed.
Oh no!
It's okay, baby.
That's not funny, but it's funny.
I know it was all down his shirt. I guess she just didn't go. I think she was afraid. They had big dogs and, at the rest stops and stuff.
Yeah.
Suzy, Jarina says she's making coffee in her Italian mocha maca pot on the stove.
Her Italian mocha pot on the stove. And she's laughing. I don't know what a mocha pot is.
I don't either.
Is it
I'm gonna look it up on my phone. Mocha
okay.
pot.
We could look it up.
Is it Indian?
She says Italian.
Oh, it's Italian.
And I should mocha pot.
I know about like the little percolators. You mean like the espresso pot?
Oh yeah, here it is right there.
Low fresh bread. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My husband has one of them. It's an we call them espresso pot.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, he's got one of them.
Yeah.
He had to have it. He only used it once.
I wanted one. And so you just boil it for a certain amount of time?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I bought an old fashioned one that I don't know. It's not the bottom part isn't really stable, so the grounds got in the coffee. Those look like they're pretty nice. Now are you using
You said that's what they used in Cuba.
It's probably because electricity is hard to get, isn't it, Irina? I know we use those pots when we were in the Philippines because the electricity was kind of sparse.
Are you using the brick coffee?
Yes, right now they're putting electricity 2 hours a day. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that in the Philippines. Used a lot of candles. And we had gas stove.
Y'all, that's what I'm going to miss the most, my gas stove.
Oh, you went electric?
Well, we had no choice.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we can always run it. It's going to cost us at least $2,000 to get the wire, the pipes run again.
Yeah. I've always used electric stove. We've got the smooth top, the ceramic top, or whatever you call it, the glass top.
Yeah. Well, they got the ones with the coils, but
yeah,
I like to see my fire when I cook.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the bricks we used to get. The Caribbean coffee.
It's the yellow package.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband likes that one, but I don't know the name.
Here.
The what?
The last
yellow package. It looks like a brick.
Little
that cafe Busta or something like that.
Yeah. Bustelo.
Yeah, I think so too. You unlock her.
Dog.
Yeah, come here, Daisy. Oh, sorry, guys. I'll mute us.
My husband didn't come back in yet from mowing the grass. I gotta look for him. See if he's stuck in the mud.
It's all finished, Theresa?
I finished that one hat. The second hat I just took out. I didn't like the way it was coming out.
Oh.
Probably because I don't like doing the same thing twice in a row.
Uh-huh.
It's hard enough for me to do the same hat pattern.
Right. I get it.
I'll throw this on the machine later or tomorrow.
Hi.
Hi, John.
Hey.
It's nice to see him
Well,
home.
go to sleep, honey. If you want to go get that mattress from me and Yvette, you can.
It's not even worth going to get that t-shirt now.
All
I
right.
leave in 2 days.
Okay. Well, it's just the one that she had on the hospital bed.
I can take it whenever we get to the other house.
Yeah. All right. Did Suzy lose her husband?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah, cooking on an electric stove is going to be a whole new learning curve.
Yep. And it stays hot for longer.
Yeah. I remember when we had one of the kids, we did have electric back then. One of the foster kids we had. And before I could stop him, he put his hand on the electric.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, Irina. I unmuted me. Oh. Been putting a lot of that vitamin E on my scar because it itches.
Oh, yeah.
I love this Derma E.
Garrett ended up, after his second knee, he had cellulitis.
Oh, really?
Oh, God. It was horrible. Then they gave him clindamycin. He was allergic to it. They gave him something else. He was allergic to that. And he kept telling him, I can only take Bactrim. And they like, oh, no, let's do this. And they just wouldn't listen to him. So now he has a script of Bactrim always on hand.
Because he gets
cellulitis sometimes, yeah.
My brother gets that. I don't. I've never had it. I just started not wearing compression socks now. I don't need to wear them.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I wore them for almost a whole month. And boy, they were nice. When my leg hurt, they helped.
And with the heat, ugh.
But now I don't have to.
Did they give you one of the machines that bends your leg back and forth?
No, because I don't have any trouble bending my legs. They didn't.
What they did, they started it at the hospital, and it's like a big long machine, and you put your leg in it, and it just brought it back and forth, and he had to do that for an hour, and each day we increased it.
Oh, and man, I would have killed him for that. I mean,
I tell you what, I think that's why he did so well. That's why he did so well.
Oh, I actually canceled my PT, and I'm doing my own PT, and I'm doing great.
Oh, well, that's good.
Because I went 4 sessions. The 4th session, she got a little more painful. She was, having me push my knee down flat to get both my legs to be flat. And she really reefed on it that session. I was in bed for 3 days on pain meds. And I
sometimes they don't get that everybody's different and their bodies are different.
Exactly.
And they don't care.
See, the guy we go to, he has no mercy. And he bent Garrett's knee all at once. And Garrett's like, damn. And he goes, what? He goes, that was my knee. And he goes, I know it was. You want to get better? He said, yeah, but you can at least warn me what you're going to do first.
They did that to my poor mother with a broken hip. They did that to her. And she's like,
Angie.
Hi, Angie.
I'm glad you stopped going to PT, though, and doing it on your own.
So I'm doing my own exercises. They gave me the sheets. I've got a little eucalypto, whatever you call that thing where, your feet go back and forth. I can go up and down with that, and that's working really good. I get up every hour and walk. Actually, I can walk around the house without a cane if I want to.
Oh, good.
Okay,
but when I leave the house, I have to have it because of balance. Balance ain't the greatest yet, but it's getting there.
That's good.
But I took a 4.5-hour road trip with my husband on, what day was that, the other day? And I didn't get stiff.
Oh, good.
I got out of the car, walked right to the house. It was just fine. We're planning another road trip, the 4th or the 5th of August. Going to be gone 2 weeks.
Nice.
We're going to go to Branson, Missouri.
Oh, nice.
And we're going to go up that way. And
I enjoyed Branson when we went. That was so nice.
Yeah, I want to stay off the freeway this time. That was so boring.
I don't know. I'm trying to paint, not at a table.
I suppose I should crochet some more, but I'm giving my fingers a
You
little
know
break.
what? I think I'd work on this more if I didn't have to count.
Probably.
Precious.
How many rows you got left to do?
Plenty.
242.
That's going to be nice when it's done, though.
You're more than halfway done, aren't you?
No.
Just about? Oh, no. Okay.
I haven't been working on it the last month or so. I still got like maybe 2.5 more skeins that I have on hand.
Yeah, I was watching the auction today and picked up a few things. She had some yarn, very cheap.
Who's that?
Kelly.
Not Kelly. What was her name? Oh gosh. I think I bought something from her. Oh yeah, I bought it from Denise.
Oh.
Yeah, Denise. I bought 3 rolls of stabilizer. You know
Oh,
that stabilizer expensive? I paid $2 a roll, brand new.
Wow.
Nice.
And then I bought a waffle maker. It's identical to the one I have, but the one I have is shot. Paid $5 for it. I feel sorry for Randy. She was selling a lot of jewelry, but nobody was buying jewelry.
Oh, it's hit and miss, you know.
It is. It is
especially with jewelry, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to go to the store or anything, so I got the same old, same old.
Yeah, I'm on Johnny's tomorrow. I got 2 totes for him. Or hopefully, I'm clearancing out the rest of the linen I have.
Okay.
It's going $2 a piece just to get rid of it. Because I've already made my money off the
Yeah.
stuff I've sold. And I got 2 totes over here of Christmas stuff I haven't gone through yet.
Oh, Christmas in July starts next Tuesday.
Yep. And I think I'm on. Am I on with you guys on Tuesday? Is that Tuesday? I gotta check.
No, we're on the 15th. You're on the 15th in July.
On the 15th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Matt. Okay.
Then we'll get the other schedule up. I didn't work on it today. I had to take the day.
So get it
Zarina
ready.
says she can't wait.
Who?
Zarina.
Oh, good. I seen it was 188 days till Christmas or something like that.
Ugh.
Yeah, I've got an Afghan. I'm gonna drop the price on that to $5 because I have too many. I have too many Afghans.
Yeah, I got those I got to get rid of.
And I think I might have.
When's your birthday, Yarn?
The 26th. Oh, my birthday is November 8th. I was supposed to be December 8th, my grandfather's birthday.
My
But-
daughter was born Christmas Day.
Oh, cool.
Holly. That's how she got her
Oh.
name. Holly.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, you're sweet, Bernia. The puppy's birthday is this week,
Oh.
Thursday.
What you got? Rice crackers?
The Triscuits that I've been eating. The limited ingredient Triscuits.
Oh, limited ingredient Triscuits?
Well, there's only 2. It just is whole wheat flour. Okay, it has canola oil, which I don't like, but I like that it doesn't have a whole bunch of preservatives.
Uh-huh.
And my nails are crappy.
Hard to not eat. You know. You can't avoid. It's hard to avoid every single thing.
It
These are
is.
salty. I like them with a piece of cheese.
Yeah, that's not bad.
See, and I like club crackers with cheese.
I like those. I like
Oh,
those.
me too,
Wow.
Dee.
They're like I feel like those are addictive.
Yeah.
I mean, once I start, it's almost kind of salty and a hint of sweet. Good.
I'm eating jelly beans.
See, you have a question in the chat. Are you going to be selling any fabric?
No, not right now. I haven't gone through any of it, but I may be selling like sewing notions.
Love you.
Yeah, I got lots of notions I can sell.
I used to be a big cheese person. I mean, I would eat cheese with everything. I can't eat cheese anymore.
I love cheese.
Me too.
I like mild cheddar.
I love extra sharp,
Mm.
but I can't eat it because I have problems swallowing.
I almost forgot.
We're scaring you.
Why? Just because it's late in the day and this is what I look
No.
like?
It says you don't get older.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Can't eat more than
Each 10 years you get more stuff. I hate to tell you, people.
Tony's grandfather used to drink and smoke and eat whatever he wants. And he lived to like in his hundreds, so it's not always a thing.
No. My
Right.
mama has an aunt that was 105.
Wow.
My great grandmother was 100. I think my mother said 114. She was French. She ate cheese, butter, and
Dang.
smoked cigars. Actually,
They asked Tony's grandfather, "What's the secret to your long life?" And he said, "I eat a lot of salt."
it's a preservative.
Funny. I thought that was a funny answer.
Oh, I don't want to imagine how I'll be in a few years.
My parents passed in the early 70s. And my dad's parents, they were in the mid 80s. My mom's 60s and 80s. And it all depends. They had bad health though. I got good.
Everybody in my family does so young. Oh, look who came. Look who came to see me, Mr. Norton. He's like, maybe you'll share or get distracted and drop stuff on the floor that I can eat. He's good for that. He'll pick it up.
Oh, I know how you feel, Jonia. I feel like I was run over by a steamroller.
I feel pretty good. As long as I don't have to go outside in that heat.
Well,
I'm good.
Yeah.
Of course, when I get the electric bill for the AC,
These got stale.
yeah, right.
I'll say, oh, shoot. Oh, well.
What are you doing, Norton? Come on, Norton.
Stale, these are not good.
What are those?
Well, Scott got me a couple of gluten-free crackers.
This is gluten-free
But
rice
they were
and
good.
almond flour crackers.
Oh, he got me rice crackers, which were really good. I didn't mind those. I gave 90% of them to the dog, but
Well, that's why it was good, because you gave it away.
Don't drool on me, though.
I use them for dog treats. And I have the other ones over there. I only eat one or two at a time, though.
I think this box is better. It's got the cheddar cheese.
I'm sorry. Take care of your back, Jarnia. Backs are horrible.
Yeah.
I have burning back problems. Horrible. But
And these are stale.
when I fell the other day on my leg, I was grateful I didn't fall on my butt and hurt my back again. I mean, extra hurt. How many times can you fall on one hip before it's gonna?
I don't know.
Once.
Depends on how
I got soft bones.
how your bones are.
It just depends on how you fall.
I got soft bones.
The only thing good about I don't want to say being like a big girl is that your legs usually have like more. They need more muscles to carry around your big body. But
Oh, next time hip replacement. Actually,
Ugh,
hip
I won't
replacement
have
is
it. They
easier
won't
than
do that.
knees. My hips were. That's the
My
best thing that ever happened
daughter-in-law's
to me.
They won't do surgery to
stepdad
me.
fell and broke his hip.
Want to see my boo boo?
I don't know if you can see it.
I'm just snipping my nails. Do you want to help?
You can't really see it.
Oh,
When I fell.
ouch.
Teresa,
That
when
Painful.
she couldn't
It's
see
my
it.
nails. Do you want me to snip yours? I can snip yours. Okay. Run away then. She didn't
You're
want me
lucky
to
you didn't break your hands. You fell on your hands.
Yeah.
My elbow was hurting so bad and my breast during the night. And I could feel like my tendon felt so sore. And I took a leave all day. And leave really helps. I'm not supposed to have it. But
She was running from Tony.
I'm telling you.
Get yourself some of this. I love this stuff.
Oh yeah, some good stuff.
The lidocaine.
When my leg was throbbing, I put that on and I can survive.
It's lidocaine?
It's lidocaine plus
Yeah.
and it's from CVS.
Okay. I think
I love that stuff. I don't have to
I
use
have,
it that often.
I have the generic Voltaren that
Mhm.
has like a roller application. And I think the lidocaine stuff's in New Jersey. But I have also, like old people, they have their ache and pain rubs.
That's where I got mine from, Nana.
Yep, that's who I got mine from was Nana. I got 2 of them.
The lidocaine for me, it's like a 4%, and it generally sometimes it feels good. Sometimes it doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
But
this is only 4% also.
the nurse, I was talking to the nurse at the doctor's office about those rub-on things, and I go, it felt really good. I go for 20 minutes, and then it went away. And she said that's the trouble with those things. Now, when your doctor prescribes a patch and it's a 5% patch, it's really similar in efficacy. And the retail costs, if your insurance doesn't cover it, it's like $250 for the pack of patch.
Mhm.
That's so much money. That, I mean, the pharmacists say you should just tell your doctors that, like, to be aware of what the price is, so that maybe they wouldn't prescribe it.
They don't care.
Anne says she got a cream called Hemp Vanna.
I make my doctors because I
My
tell
doctor-
them.
Yeah, my
They don't
doctor
work
won't
for me either.
have
Joanne.
any of that hemp. Hey,
The Aleve, I'm not supposed to have NSAIDs, and it's an NSAID, but that stuff, it really does take the edge of the pain. It doesn't take it away entirely. It makes it so that you can live and not think about it 100% of the time, which is my goal, to just be able to get on with things.
Yeah.
But like it's starting, like I can feel like it hurts. And Tony's like, why does your elbow hurt? And why does your hand hurt? I'm like, because I fell on my arms as I went down.
Yeah.
And I go, it always takes me like 3 days to find the rest of. One time I broke my wrist when I fell, and I thought I broke my neck. So I went to the hospital about my neck, and they were saying, so what else hurts? And I go, everything hurts, but this hurts the most. We deal with it, you know? And then when I went to the ortho guy, and he said, that happens a lot. Like, you don't even notice you broke another part of your body.
Mhm.
And, you know, like, okay. I mean, and I've ended up wearing like wrist braces for months because of falling. I don't want to keep saying I fell to doctors, because at some point they're going to.
Yeah. They're gonna give you. They're gonna buy stock in bubble wrap and just send you a whole bunch of it.
So Dawn was saying you should use bubble wrap on my boo-boo, and I was wearing these like muck boots to go out in the garden, and it was hitting me right where that sore was, and I was like, maybe I can put bubble wrap around my leg. And
You know, in Japan they have these suits where if you fall, it's like an airbag. You need those. And no lie, they have
I'm
them.
like a bloated tick, and I can't. You can't really live your life. I didn't pick any blueberries today. I said they all can cook or wait for me for tomorrow because I'm not doing it. I get anxiety from those bugs bouncing off my
Bounce
head.
back up.
Maybe
you
it's
can get
not
one of
better
those-
like at this time in the evening to do it.
I don't know. I'm waiting for those cicadas to drop dead. I'm hoping that they die. They're supposedly like come out of the ground, mate, and then they die. And I'm like, well, this is not. They better have sex quick. I don't want to.
Serena wants to know, Suzy, how old are you? Let me guess, 52.
Wow, thank you. I'm 63.
Teresa's the baby.
I'm
I'm the oldest one here.
Bad genes. I look the oldest. I'll be 60 in November.
Dawn's or isn't Theresa the youngest one here?
Yeah.
Teresa's the youngest. I'll
Yeah.
be 62 in September.
I'll be 60 in November.
I'm gonna be 64 in March.
Well, I will be 72 in December.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations. Well, happy birthday to you.
To make it like another, I think to make another 10 years would be kind of nice and still be like
I
active
would.
and thought, be
Debbie
able to
says she's 60.
have my facilities. Anne's my age. We can almost make like a chart. We got 59, 60, 62, 63.
When she goes, girl, what was in your diet again? How many times do I have to fall?
How many times you have to fall to look good? To look 10 years or 13 years, 11 years younger than you are. My diet is I eat an egg and I eat lactose-free cottage cheese a lot lately. And then
My diet is
if I have a piece of cheese later, I'll eat about 4 or 5 crackers that are those. And that could be a meal for me. And then we eat a lot of asparagus because we're growing it and it's here and it tastes pretty good with butter. I like it. So we eat asparagus with butter. I mean, I'll eat a steak once a week, and I usually like to have something like maybe we'll make ground meat, like hamburgers or some dish with ground meat. But yeah, I fall about twice a year, maybe 3 times. And the last time I fell, I was on ice and I hurt my back, and it's still hurting. Which is not, I'm not saying my back didn't hurt already, but it's like extra. Like when I bend a certain way, it's like I see stars. Aw, that's sweet of you. How old are you, Janina? I know you probably said. You're like,
I think
What
she
do you-
said 42.
I was gonna say, what are you, like 30?
I think she's in her 30s, isn't she?
I don't know. I'm
She's
going by what
that
she said
little.
because she said she was 21 and then she says times 2.
Really? She's
41.
She feels 85.
No, you got littles. Chasing
You're
around.
the same age as my youngest daughter.
I
She's
should
40.
say I'm 50 with like,
My oldest daughter is 50.
14 years apart.
My daughter, my son made 40 this year.
My son will be 38 Tuesday.
My youngest grandson is 26 years old.
Sean is 26.
Tony's son is,
And I got
I think they're in their
1, 2,
30s.
3, 4,
Like
5,
mid-30s.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Probably like
I have
37.
10 great grandchildren.
Wow, congratulations. That's exciting.
Couldn't have kids. I wish I had.
I have none.
Jana, I don't think you look 41 at all.
No, not at all. I thought you were in your early 30s.
You look young.
I've always looked older than even in high school. I've always looked older
I
than.
looked older in grade school and in like college. But I mean, if you're like 25 and you look, I mean, if you're like 21 and you look 25, it's not, I don't know, maybe it is a big deal. It's not that big of a deal. But I remember when my friend was dating, we were 24 or 23, and she was dating a guy who was like 29. and he was turning 30. We were like, he's so old. Oh my God. Like we couldn't believe it.
My wrinkles are all right here.
I stopped counting them. I
Mine's
lost
really
count.
bad around my mouth and stuff since I lost the weight.
I think I have more wrinkles on my arm, under my arm.
Well, I do have saggies here because
Oh,
I've
saggy.
been losing
I
weight.
thought everybody did, Dee.
I'm learning to fly.
Everybody's got those.
I
Our
was
backs hurt
mixing
because
a
our
cake.
wings are coming in.
I was mixing a cake or something, and Sean goes behind me and he grabs my fat behind my arm. I said, "Boy,
I won't go tank tops. I have a thing about my fat arms.
I do too, and I mean it's really getting like the sag is getting low. Oh, I know.
I just let mine sag because I like my tank tops. It's too hot here to not."
Yeah, I wear t-shirts and kind of roll up the sleeve a little bit. But
I like my shirts to be down to my elbow.
yep.
I'm always cold, so I'm always got a sweater on.
Now I wear shorts. I don't mind about the fat legs. I mean,
I get sunburned, so I don't mind wearing like if it's a thin shirt, I don't mind a long sleeve if I'm in the sun to block the sun. I don't want to get sunburned. When I'm going to say before I met Tony, people used to take me for younger than my age a lot. And then at some point, I think like when I hit about 50, they stopped. And then I'm like, okay, I guess I see what happened.
I used to wear a lot of makeup. I mean,
me too, Dee. I never left home without makeup on. And then when I got the trigeminal neuralgia with my face, I can't wear makeup anymore. So
I
put a
can't
little
see
bit
to
of
put, I
eyeliner.
can't even see to put eye makeup on anymore. So
there you go. I
might put a little blush on, but that's it.
When I do mascara, it's like blind faith that I'm not scratching my eyeballs with that thing.
Yeah.
I can't see.
Right. Debbie said if your arms were skinny, you would look weird. That's true, Debbie.
Yeah.
I would still like them to be normal, like not. I mean, I could grab like a couple cutlets.
Yeah, I have a lot of muscle loss in my legs, so my legs are real.
I'm an old farm girl. I used to sling hay bales and grain sacks and
let's
deliver horses when they had their babies and stuff like that. I'm down there.
That's nice. Well, I'm from the city and we didn't do any of that stuff.
And I had the puppies. I was there when they were birthing puppies. So
I had to run fast enough so I wouldn't get attacked by gangs. That's
Oh God. But that was exercise.
If we were riding our bikes and then guys would like be running out into the street, we'd have to pedal really fast.
We used to ride our horses at midnight.
Oh,
because we didn't have nothing to worry about. I mean, you didn't have the weirdos then. I mean, there was no weirdos then.
There were weirdos, but they were in the city.
They were in the city. Yeah.
Well,
they were next door to Suzy's.
Yeah, they were chasing Suzy.
Truman Capote's book In Cold Blood, it took place like in Iowa in like a cornfield or something. And I was always scared to move to the country thinking like if you scream, nobody can hear you. Like that's the thing about being in a place.
Yeah, but 90% of the people that live in the country have self-protection.
Yeah, it's called click, click.
Yeah, exactly. And you'd be surprised. Nobody's going to mess with them. How many times did you have school shootings when all those kids went to school and had all those rifles on the back of their trucks?
We were all taught how to protect ourselves.
My neighbor up the hill, he always gets his hunting license. And he goes, yeah, I never go hunting, but I want my license just in case. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, no, I was born in 1962.
She is.
I am. I mean, it was hard for me to admit it. I used to, when I was single at 50, I always put down that I was 49 so that I would be in the like lower demographic of, because 70-year-old guys would try to hit on me. And I wanted at least closer to my age. And so when I met Tony on a dating app, I said to him, I lied. And he goes, about what? And I said, well, I said I was 49, but I'm 50. Actually, I was like 51. I go, I'll show you my license and you can see. And
I got married at 17 and still married.
And he told me, I'm okay with that. I like older women. And I go, really? And he goes, yeah, I know. It goes, I am so not interested in someone in their teens or 20s. He goes, I'd have nothing to talk to them about. We don't have the same culture. It's like, no, I don't want. He meant like, I grew up listening to 80s music, and so did he. So, we could play like Elvis Costello and bop around. Like, we like that kind of stuff.
Garrett and I were high school sweethearts.
That's nice.
So,
Wow.
In my high school, we're like 1,000
in 81 and we got married in 82.
We met in 80 and 71 and got married in 71.
We got married.
But I knew his sisters. We used to ride horse all together, and I met him through them, and he was already in the military. He was home on leave.
I got married in 2022, but we were going to get married in 2020.
I had 1 year of high school left. We got married. He went overseas. I finished high school and then joined him.
Oh, cool.
What car did you and Garrett have when you were young in high school?
Garrett didn't have a car. He was using his sister adopted him when their parents died. So he used her station wagon.
It's going to be our 54th anniversary this year.
I had a 71 Plymouth Fury Custom.
We had a 71 Plymouth 69 Dodge Polara.
I'll be married 39 years Saturday.
When we got married.
That car, that 71, it had such, it had the long.
I wish you were here. I'd make you a cake.
Did yours have the push button dash?
That'd be good.
Ours did too.
So how many years, Theresa?
39.
Saturday's her anniversary.
And my son will be 38 on Tuesday. We had him three days after our first anniversary. And we met each other and got married 8 months later.
Nice.
4 months. Let's see.
March, 63. I'm glad that made me feel happy.
July, August. 6 months. And it was 2 years later I had my first kid.
Yeah.
What?
With going to school after I got married, they were just waiting for me to pop up pregnant.
Yeah, right.
I showed them.
Well, I wanted a big family. Look at that. That didn't happen.
But we had 2 girls, and then 10 years later, oops, we had a third.
I wanted it. I mean, I always wanted kids. But and then people keep saying, there's always a way. There's always a way. And I'm like, at some point, you're older. And it's like, yeah, I'm okay with having a dog now. I mean, at this point.
Yeah.
But I don't want to adopt a kid now. I don't want to. No, I don't.
To also,
Oh,
I said,
all.
I'm too old now.
I won't be
I said,
able
let me see if you got fever.
Yeah, right.
after a kid. No, I don't want to adopt a kid. I want an extra dog. And he said,
yeah.
got dogs.
I'll adopt another corgi.
I'm not a dog.
But
I didn't say that.
I have
I mean,
enough kids now.
Derek's, my brother said to me, he goes, having a kid is
Done with
expensive.
dogs.
And I said, having your kid is expensive. Because she was so spoiled.
But I'm glad we had our kids as young as we were. 19 was when I had my first one, 21 with the second, and then 31 with the third. But I'm glad we had them when we did, because we're not that old, but yet they're old. They're in their 40s and 50s, and we're in our 70s, and there's no big gap there. Like
Right.
They'll get us through their whole life. Basically their whole life. And same with grandkids.
My mom's sister was 8 years older than her. And so she was always dragging around a little kid. She felt like she was a drag. When she was starting a date and having to drag around her little sister, she used to drop her off at the movies. Don't tell mom. And then go out with her boyfriend.
Yeah, we would always jump in his car and go out to the cabin, family cabin. But then we had to take all the kids with. His younger sisters, my sister. They had 2 cabins. We all put the kids all in one cabin.
That's bad.
Yeah. Those were the good days, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to actually, in those days when my mom was dropped off at the movies on a Saturday when her sister would go out with her boyfriend, they would have a matron and they would have a kids section. And there'd be somebody like watching them. And I don't know if they had a whisk, they had some kind of thing that would be like, or maybe it's a flashlight. She'd flash the light in their face and say, "You behave, stop throwing popcorn." Or whatever.
That's pretty bad when we're in our 40s and we're throwing popcorn. We're the only people in there. Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
they used to have these like Orbit jawbreakers, and they would like if you bought them, they were like when I was a kid. This is how old I am. They were 10 cents, so
Oh, I remember.
box of candy, and then if you put them in the straw, you would shoot them. It was like it would hurt people. Like you would go like really, especially if the person was like right in front of you.
Yeah.
And we used to buy them for the movies, but I never used to shoot them at people's heads. I think I never did that. I know, like my friend who I was palling around with, she had little brothers. They used to throw bricks at us, so we used to do things back. Tit for tat. If someone's going to throw a wooden brick at me, I'm going to throw one right back.
Yeah, we grew up out in the country, and we had neighbors, and all of the kids, we all went to school together and stuff, and we'd always throw together football games and baseball games, just neighborhood kids. And till we started dating or having boyfriends and stuff, and
A lot of even
then we had snowmobiles. We used to go snowmobiling, horseback riding, all that good stuff. Good
kids,
memories.
even in New Jersey, in the next town over from where I live, the houses had pretty big front lawns, and you could see like the kids would get together and be doing like kickball and running around on the grass. And I thought, oh, isn't that nice? They're just like barefoot and running around and having fun. And here, they're barefoot and running around having fun, but they're Amish.
Kids don't know how to have fun with nothing anymore.
Right. No,
we used to play Red Rover, and we, play
Kick the can. We used to play kick the can.
Yeah, or 1, 2, 3, red light, or
red light,
yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny on the pony. Did you ever like break your? That's why we all have back issues, because we were doing like leapfrog and Johnny on the pony. Like you run and then you jump on the chain of kids.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We used to play off the wall, like stickball on the building. New York City has a different kind of games.
Then we go down to the bridge and go swimming.
Park grounds that were metal, the cement grounds in the parks in the city with the metal seesaws, and you bounce it as hard as you can. Yeah, my sister owes me my medical bills. Cement. We didn't have grass parks in the city. Now where I live, Central Park was one thing, but your neighborhood park was a basketball thing, and then you got a seesaw on the other end on cement.
We had a cement park. We had a cement playground, but there was like a little patch of grass, but we weren't allowed to be on it. There was a park across the street. We weren't allowed to cross the 6 lanes of traffic to get to the park.
Right.
And well, there were
like 40 acres was our park. We made trails out there and rode the horses. We'd make jumps out there and go jump the horses.
That's cool.
Snowmobiles. We'd make our own trails for the snowmobiles. I mean,
I would like to try a snowmobile before I go.
No.
And I could not do it.
No. You do not have enough bubble wrap. Just try.
I was going to say, let's bubble wrap her first.
No.
Is it really bumpy? If it's really bumpy,
no. Get one of those big. This is the thing she needs, Dawn. Let's all raise money for Suzy's little ball. You know those big balls you get in and you roll? She needs one. We'll put her in. She can do her snowmobile.
How about one of those, a golf cart? I don't know.
Golf cart.
What are those?
RTVs are fun.
Yeah, what about the RTVs that like people have from the farm parks? No,
If you
Not-
drive them like old people and not like the
She
kids.
won't go.
RTVs
Me,
have got
I-
their steering
I
wheel.
was telling you, the riding lawnmower, I tried it. And I thought it was fun for about 5 seconds until it started going over bumps, and I thought my boobs were going to bounce out of the bra. And
That's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to go over a bump and fall.
you said that would have made nice contact. I go, no, it would not have made good contact.
Probably
It
would
was
have.
really bumpy. It was painful.
Exactly.
Right.
And what do you think a snowmobile is when you go over the cliff because you're accident prone? You need the big
Like-
ball.
Damn it,
We have flat
Suzy!
wheels.
She needs the big ball. We got to keep her safe. We don't want her to get hurt.
Well, it's hard enough. Just I guess I have a ride just walking Norton because he's
At our age, we have to go, well, I'm a little bit limited and I cannot do what I used to want to do or did.
Right.
I gave up a lot of stuff. I mean, I haven't been on a horse in 10 years.
I would always want to go to every like roller coaster and every like amusement park, and now I have no interest at all.
Oh
Like,
God, we used to ride the roller coasters all the time.
I hated
Mine was the
Just-
whirly bird or the tilt-a-whirl. Love those
Yeah.
two.
I
Or the
didn't like roller
swings.
coasters.
But roller coasters, no. Mm-mm.
Oh, I did the roller coasters.
Ferris wheels. I used to go on the loop-de-loop roller coasters, and I wouldn't think anything of it. And a Ferris wheel used to freak me out because it was too slow, going really high.
I know. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah, I don't like heights.
I don't like heights. I mean, like if I
That's
stand
just
on
bad
a chair,
headaches on those roller
that's
coasters.
like enough for
Mm.
me. If I climb a ladder, I get on the second rung, and I'm like done. I'm like, don't make me go one more. Ah.
Oh no, they scare me to death. Yes.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Well, now
Now they do, but I think I used to go all the time.
I went on Roger Rabbit when my kid was 9 years old, and it scared the crap out of me. I
Roger
do not
Rabbit.
like, the little one in the kiddie thing in
the little ones.
in Disneyland. Yeah, it was terrible.
Did you ever go to the Jersey Shore?
That was for kids. I don't like roller coasters.
She likes the adrenaline bringing. We went on the roller coaster on the pier that was pretty high up over the ocean. And even though it was a short roller coaster, because you were so far up above the ocean, it felt like you were way higher up than you were. And it was kind of frightening. I went on one in Busch Gardens in Williamsburg. And it was suspended above your head. So when you looked down, you just saw your feet were over a lake.
Yep.
Wow.
And then I waited to be in the first car, and I sat near some stranger guy, and we were chatting on the way like up on the descent, and then all of a sudden when it stopped, we looked down. I was like, "Oh my god!" And it was like, "We're gonna die!" It was so scary.
Oh, no.
I think if God gave you the ground to stand on, that's where my feet belong.
I'd rather go to a really nice zoo.
Yes.
Yeah,
Love the zoo.
I love the zoos.
I like adrenaline too, little Debbie. I wake up in the morning, get out of bed. Whoa, that took a lot of energy. I'm up. Best I can do for you. Oh, I drove over a bridge the other day. That kind of gave me adrenaline too. Don't like that.
I mean, now I'm getting panic attacks just sitting in the car. So I have to have headsets, and I have to have the phone to look at something. And I look out the window for a little while, and yeah, isn't it? That was a good roller coaster back in the day. But I'm talking, when I was maybe in my 20s, it was fun. Now I'm done. But yeah, it's scary. I'm getting more and more frightened about going back and forth to New Jersey because it seems like too long to be on the highway.
Can you imagine if they made a senior citizen amusement park?
Oh, I'd be there. I'd be there.
Like swan boats,
so much fun.
like 2 miles an
That
hour.
would be hilarious.
For me, I'm still making my way
All
there.
the little rides would have thick padding with memory foam seats and memory foam backs. They'd have plugs so you could plug in your electric wheelchairs or scooters.
They would give everybody those hip pants that they have padded hips in them.
Right. And then you'd have
Nice.
all handicapped
Comfortable.
bathrooms.
Nice
And they'll
comfortable
have signs
chairs for
on
the
the
rest of
bathroom
the
first.
Right.
Yeah, they have a lot of bathrooms.
Handicap stalls.
Mhm.
With
Mhm.
none of those heavy doors to get in the bathroom. So your
You know,
doors would be light.
They have wheelchair, like you can rent wheelchairs at Disney World and Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
But it's so expensive, I heard. And you can actually park and cut the line if you have it and get like right into the ride. But it's probably $100 a day.
Have you seen the wheelchairs that they're demeaning to those that need a wheelchair? It's like those buggies in the grocery store for the kids.
Oh no, I didn't see. And I honestly, I would have to really have broken a leg or something to want to not. But I mean, like, I used to really want to go back to Disney World, and now I'm getting to the point where I'm like, no, I don't think I can
I'm
handle
not paying $160 to go watch a rat run around the park and smell the kids. No,
it's too hot in Florida.
That's not my idea of fun.
No.
Neither is
No
mine.
desire to want to
Maybe
go to
30
Disney
years
World.
ago. You know, in my 30 years ago when the kids were just preteens, that would be fine. But
My kid was 9 the last time he went,
no, we never did make it. I wish we would have. But
and he doesn't miss it. And we lived in California. He went once.
yeah,
Just give me a nice, relaxing cruise, and I'm good.
Exactly.
I want to
That's
we can't get here too soon.
the European river cruise. I'm there. I wanna
Oh
do-
yeah.
I guess that's the adult, senior citizen amusement park.
The
Yeah.
one in this. I was
Wow.
looking at a video of those river cruises in Europe, and they were talking about like if you're impaired in any way, they could cater your excursions to your ability. And they said even the guided tours went on a very slow pace. And I thought, okay, that's kind of nice to know. I figured if I ever went on a real vacation again, like that kind of a thing, I'd have to like get in shape for it because you want to be able to walk around at least. You can't do at least like I mean, if you're not in a chair, you probably should walk 1 or 2 miles a day. And I know at this point I couldn't do 2 miles. I'm going up and down the property a lot and it's all uphill. So I'm getting more condition than I was. When I first moved here, I couldn't do it without being.
Would you say you're rolling down the hill a little bit?
Okay. But that, like yesterday or the day I fell, I was feeling the unevenness of the earth. And I felt like, it's you start to get that like I'm going fast because I'm going down a hill. But I wanted to get on that platform where we have the reclining, the rocking chairs, and I just misstepped the step. The step was
And
really.
most of those river cruises, you're almost 1-to-1 with staff.
Yeah, and they're super expensive over in Europe.
Yeah, but they're nice.
Yeah.
What's nice with a lot of those cruises now, you
They're very quiet. They said they don't make overhead announcements unless there's an emergency. So they have like, they have your itinerary printed up, and you have an app to like look. And one guy said he even missed. They were on, like they let you go off on your own if you want, and he missed the bus back to the boat, and he met up with a different boat, and they took him. They actually radioed the boat he was on and said, "Look, we got this guy now, and we'll meet you in the next place." And
There you go.
and they actually didn't abandon him. And I'm thinking that's nice service.
Oh, a cruise ship will abandon you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, there you go.
but if you're late due to a excursion that you booked,
Yeah,
through
if you book
Right,
the
that's
excursion from
different.
them, then they won't leave you. Because we were late one time but it was a carnival excursion.
yeah, we were too. We were running to the boat and stuff, and they were,
It
shoving
is
us
so
on and
funny
stuff.
when if you at the dock waiting to leave from an excursion. I mean, from a destination, and the people busting butt to get back on the ship. It is so funny because they weren't sanctioned, and yeah.
This guy who was talking about the Europe trip, he said it was geared that you got to see Europe, and when you were on the boat, it was very peaceful, and they had music that you could hear, and they had things going, but it was quiet. Like you could go to your room and it would be quiet. And a lot of people said, like, "Oh, I booked the smallest room because I want to be out of my room." You know, like on going on a go to see the next city or whatever, or just look at the scenery on the decks. And I said that, and they had like really nice food, and I'm like, that sounds nice.
Yeah, we got a balcony room. I mean, sure, you pay a little bit extra for it, but it's
I
It's
love a
just-
balcony room.
Yeah, I love it too. We usually get the ocean view.
yeah,
Yeah. I get the balcony.
yeah. We got the balcony, and this is our third one with fourth one with a balcony. We did do one with an interior, and it was like a cave.
Oh no.
Oh no, I can't do
They're
that.
terrible. We had to have
No,
night
no.
I
But
wanna-
the ocean views, it's a big window. Like you
Yeah.
can sit in the windowsill.
Oh, okay.
So it's not
I
bad.
need the fresh air.
Out there and sitting. there.
Didn't your husband hear you say that once? And he goes, "Oh, you could sit in the window." And I go, "That's me." He was teasing you about.
Yeah,
sitting in
you
the
probably
window.
did.
Probably.
But it's like the windowsill is wide, so you can just sit up there, read a book or whatever.
Yeah. That's what I do is I take books with me to read because I don't care if I get off the ship or not because every stop we've been to I've been off the ship.
Yeah.
So it's like if he wants to go, with his brother or whatever. I says, I'm fine. I'll just go read. I'll take a nap. I'll go walking. I says, I don't need to go off the ship. I'd rather have all them people off the
Good
ship.
night, Zarina.
Good
Love you, honey.
Have a sweet night. Feel good.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I have to go.
Yeah.
It's also
Yeah, I think we all got to go tonight. I'm tired.
Me
gotta
too.
Teresa looks
I gotta come
tired.
to the
You
auction
look-
tomorrow. You
yeah.
guys,
laundry. Meanwhile, I love to go put my stuff in the dryer.
Ah,
Well, we're leaving tomorrow.
look at it. Frown on her face.
Good night, guys.
Take care.
All right. Good night. You want me to end it, Susie?
Sure. Night.
bye guys.
Take care.